How good is Slotomatic in Madden 23? Today, we're going to be using Slotomatic, an ability that in a lot of videos I've talked about me not really being high on, and we're going to see how effective it is. First things first, we're going to go over to the website abilties.fyi though and take a deeper look and get an actual good description of what the ability does. So Slotomatic right here, when lined up in the slot, receivers with this ability make faster cuts and have better hands when catching passes less than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So we're going to go through the high master routes and just see what it lights up on. Will it light up on the cut? Will it get us a lot of separations on all the routes we want? And to make this activate, you have to have the receiver in the slot. The way they read a slot receiver though is receiver over here, and the middle receiver is the slot receiver, obviously, right? Now I did talk about how I had issues running this. I run U-trip, which someone in the comments brought up a point that they run a tight bunch and like trips tight end, and this activates everywhere on their slot receiver. So the thing could be is I might not have had a good experience using it, because in U-trips, the difference between U-trips and all those other formations is the fact that it's a tight end, a receiver, and a other receiver on the outside. When we talk about the other formations, even in bunch, I know it is a tight end, but that tight end can be registered as a receiver now since he can't block and he gets slot apprentice routes. So all right, we are here in the practice mode now, and we have CD Lamb lined up on the slot. We're going to send 5 out every play. We really don't want to mess around with what it's going to activate on. Maybe if we block the tight end, it won't activate. So we're going to go through and just run all the routes. The first thing I want to see is a streak, because you know, some like short out elite, when they get pressed like this, it can light up. So with Slotomatic, you're going to see that it doesn't light up, but we did get a pretty good animation right there. That's just CD Lamb though being really, really great. We'll go ahead and run a smart routed in route right here, just again to see if it can go ahead and light up. And CD Lamb right there, it doesn't light up, right? And it didn't even light up on the catch right there. This time we'll go to a smart routed out route, and you're going to see this time that it again does not light up. And I know it said routes inside 10 yards. Okay, so we're going to go just regular in and then regular out, just again, just to see if it does light up. And that time didn't light up. And this time right here with just the regular out, you're going to see that it again did not light up, but it did light up on the catch. So streaks, ins and outs, not really working. This time we're going to go with just a straight up curl, and you are going to see that it does light up. And obviously, like we threw a pick or whatever, right? It doesn't really matter that we didn't complete the pass. It's just seeing if it does light up on the curl. And we're going to go ahead and do this again right here just to show that, hey, it lit up, right? And obviously the 3-rec guarded it, but it lit up on the curl. This time we're going to go ahead and run just a little baby hitch right here, and you'll see that it does light up on the catch, but it didn't light up on the break. Now it's time for the other routes. First things first is going to be a slant. I feel like it should light up on this slant route, and you are going to see that it does, but it got like very weirdly bumped. What I'm gonna do this time, because like the tight ends man bumped them, we're gonna go ahead and just put the tight end on the drag, and we're gonna do something like this, just again to try not to get our receiver like crazy bumped. And you'll see this time CD Lamb just didn't light up. Okay, that is really weird. This time we'll try it again right here though, with CD Lamb, and you'll see that it just really, like, the man coverage is just kind of taking it away. This time we'll go ahead and run a zig route right here, just again just to see if it does light up, and it didn't light up. Like it didn't even light up on the catch this time. This has been very, very inconsistent so far, so kind of surprised it didn't light up on the zig. This time we'll run a drag. I don't really think it will light up, but we'll see. And it'll light up on the catch, of course. The deactivation condition talked about how certain cuts on the route will make it not activate, so we'll see right here. And CD Lamb doesn't light up. Now we're going to go ahead and put him on a crosser just to see again if he can light up on this. And on the crosser, you will see that he doesn't light up, and he didn't light up on the catch. Now we're going to go post and then corner, and then we're going to switch the formation, because like I said, the reason why I wasn't high on Slotomatic was because, I mean, right there it activated on the post, but you see right now just how many times it just is not activating in this receiver spot. We'll go ahead and run a corner route this time and see if this corner gets like some really good separation. And that time it actually really did light up. But again, the thing is, we want it to be like a short out or better than short in, right? And with this corner route lighting up, and that time it didn't light up. Like we can't really get any consistency right now with it. But again, I think that's to do with the U-trips formation, because now we're going to go to something like trips tight end. So now we're in the trips tight end. Again, we're going to be running up against the same exact defense. And now it's 2 receivers by CD Lamb. So we're going to go one by one through the routes again. I just want to see a streak. I just want to see a streak versus the press and see if it does light up. That time it didn't, but hey, CeeDee Lamb is just, again, really, really good. Now we're going to see if there's any differences. We're going to go with an in route right here, and you're going to see that it doesn't light up. This time we're going to go ahead and go with an out route, and you're going to see that CeeDee Lamb this time does light up. Okay, we're going to smart route both of those and see if anything changes. This time on the smart routed in, CeeDee Lamb is going to light up. You see, like, I kind of already thought that was going to be the difference, and why, like, I personally haven't been too high on Slotomatic, and it's probably to do with the formation I run. This time on a smart routed out route, you're going to see that again, it does light up. And I know we got some crazy bumping. That's just Madden 23 summed up right there. But yeah, let's go through the other routes now. Now we're going to run just a curl route right here, and it is going to go ahead and light up on the break. So you can see that there is a lot of differences compared to the offenses we're running. Now we're going to go ahead even do a hitch right here, and with the hitch still doesn't light up on the break. Hitch is just really not the move. After that, we're going to go ahead and try a slant right here, and the slant is, I am actually really surprised the slant isn't lighting up. I'm going to try one thing right here just to try to get the slant to light up. We're going to motion snap him in like this. Will it still activate? Nah, it didn't activate. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So I can't really get a slant to activate on this. I thought like that would be one of the money routes when I think of like Slotomatic routes, right? Now we're going to go ahead and do a zig route right here, and CeeDee Lamb is not going to light up. Honestly, if it would have lit up and got crazy separation with the zig, I might have been debating running this. Now we're going to go ahead and do a crosser right here with CeeDee Lamb, and this time he doesn't light up. So got separation, but that's just CeeDee Lamb being a good card. Now we're going to go ahead and do a post right here, and the post didn't light up. Okay, very, very weird so far. I cannot lie to you. We're going to go ahead and try to do this again right here, and it didn't light up once again. Okay, this time we're going to go ahead and do a corner route, and you're going to see that CeeDee Lamb does light up. So again, pretty good on the corner. I don't know why the corner would activate and the post wouldn't. Finally, right here, we're going to go ahead and run a stop and go, and you're going to see that CeeDee Lamb doesn't activate, but that's just him being, again, a good card. I think we found more success when we had actually like receiver right here, and I do want to go over to bunch right here. This might actually be the best place to try to run it, bunch right here. And I just want to go through a couple of the routes. We don't really have to go through them all. I want to run a post, and then I want to run a corner right here. And with CeeDee Lamb on this post, it does activate. Like, he did light up that time. So I feel like in like a bunch set, this is going to be a way better ability for you. This time we're going to put him on a corner route, and you're going to see that CeeDee Lamb does light up once again. I feel like this ability is good depending on your offense. There is one last thing we have to do, though. We have to see it versus the inside shade, which we do have on Jalen Ramsey right here. And let's see this time. CeeDee Lamb is not going to light up. I mean, CeeDee Lamb did get separation, but that's just because CeeDee Lamb, again, is a good card. But looks like Slotomatic is not going to be something that lights up on like the one step aheads or the inside shades. So that leads me to my conclusion. So I was low on Slotomatic, and rightfully so in the U-trips, right? Like, did it really activate on anything that like surprised you? No. So in a formation where you have like a tight end that is inline blocking and a receiver on the outside, and then another slot receiver like in U-trips right here, this is not a good spot for Slotomatic. But in a formation like trips tight end like this, right, where you have two receivers, right? You have two receivers on the outside of this receiver right here, CeeDee Lamb. This is where Slotomatic can be good. Same thing for bunch. So if you're not running bunch, if you're not running trips tight end, I kind of think this ability is a waste. But even if you are, right, I can see the value of it. I can see how it's good. I just, again, give me short out of lead and route tech over it. But Slotomatic for one, not as bad as I once thought. But again, that just goes to show you, depending on your offense, a lot of abilities can be good for you. But yeah, y'all, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see down below in the comments. Again, a YouTube comment really made me want to try this out, because it made me think about the fact that, like, what's the difference between trips tight end, U-trips, and bunch, right? And the main thing is, in U-trips, you have a tight end that can block, right, on your slot side. So yeah, I think we made some pretty good use of Slotomatic. Again, if you're not really running like a thing with three receivers to one side of the field, though, Slotomatic really not going to work. But yeah, man, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see me use some of these abilities live, check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch, you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I tried to see if Matchup Nightmare was glitched in Madden 23.